Yo, what up? It's your boy DarkSideX here, and I'm out. This time, baby. It's time to bring back the gaming show, man. The fucking news, baby. I love talking about the news. And gaming news is no short of entertainment these days. So, I'm a big, fat piece of Italian shit coming at you with video game news. And I'm calling the show, Fuck You, I'm Gaming. That's right. Fuck You, I'm Gaming. Now, I'm excited. Who doesn't love MegaMan? Right? You ever played MegaMan? Probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm an old piece of shit. You know Fortnite, you know this thing, you know that thing, but do you know about MegaMan? You might not. But if you know about MegaMan, there's a live action adaptation coming to Netflix. They've been working on this thing for ages. We all know Netflix movies and the adaptations are straight up quality. We talking quality, mad quality. I'm sure you can no doubt tell that I'm very excited to find out that they're still doing this thing. Like, apparently they announced this shit back in 2018, but they out there, you know, 4 years later, people still need a Megaman fucking live-action adaptation. They're gonna Megaman will probably be a geriatrics old dude in a wheelchair, Roll will be like a fat...
Excuse me,
let me not go there. It's gonna suck ass. It's gonna suck ass, and nobody's gonna want to watch it. I'm tired of these Netflix adaptations. They need to stop. The only good thing that ever happened was that Castlevania show. That's it. That's it. That's it. Alright, so everybody knows about Baiken from fucking Guilty Gear, right? Don't look at me like that, I said Baiken. Alright? It's an easy way to remember her name. Very excited. She's coming out, and I might just start playing the game again because she's going to be in it. I mean, I got two really good reasons as to why I'm excited about this. One is she's a samurai with a sword, and two, she has an eye patch. I mean, what other two good reasons could you possibly have to be excited about this wonderful character being added to the game? Do we have a release date? How about a release date, you motherfuckers? January. Alright, so we gotta wait about a month until we gotta learn how to play Guilty Gear one-handed. You know, this guy's a legend in my opinion. Do you know the name Geoff Keighley? If you know the name Geoff Keighley, then you know a little bit about gaming, right? Geoff Keighley was this dude who, like, I don't know, when I worked at GameStop back in the day, Geoff Keighley was doing, like, shitty little GameStop commercials and shit. And nowadays, he's, like, hosting game awards and shit like that. Like, this man has, like, literally started from the bottom. Now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Geoff Keighley's a legend, dude. That dude came from GameStop to fucking straight up hosting awards and just doing his own thing. Talking about Craptivision, aka Activision, ran by the god Bobby Kotick. That Bobby Kotick. And Geoff Keighley's tired of that bullshit. To be honest, I think everybody in the gaming industry is tired of hearing about Activision / Blizzard. Between the fucking the virtue signaling, but we're not actually fucking good people. We're a bunch of fucking frat boy douchebags. With that whole thing with Bobby Kotick going on about him, like, talking about ending people's lives and fucking people's mothers and fathers and shit and recording it and sending it to their grandchildren. They're not invited to the Game Awards. Fucking owned. Fucking owned. Take that, Bobby Kotick. Or as I like to pronounce it, that Bobby Kotick. If you care enough, you know, Geoff Keighley made a tweet about it. I don't play that shit. That shit trash. That shit garbo. So, if you tweet... What's next? What do I want to talk about next? Final Fantasy XIV team is very sorry about the servers getting slammed with the new Endwalker expansion. That's right. If you're trying to play Final Fantasy XIV, quite possibly the only good MMORPG in existence to this day, well, guess what? You fucking can't, because the servers are getting slammed hard body. Hold that. Hold that, says Squaresoft's FF14 screen. Hold that Q for me. That's a shame, because, I mean, really, if you're into this whole thing, there's no better way to kill time than with fucking MMOs. So, hopefully they fix their queue time soon. I actually completely forgot that this expansion was coming out, and I usually do pick up every Final Fantasy XIV expansion and at least play it a little bit. So, maybe once this is all figured out, I'll get back into the game. But they're very sorry. They took your money and they're sorry. More like, you know? And last but certainly not least, Sony Interactive Entertainment has fired the senior VP George Cacioppo. I wonder if he's fucking Italian. George Cacioppo. And he's basically, long story short, dude's a kiddy diddler. And guess what? He got fired. I just wanted to say fucking Cacioppo. That's really it. But if you really give a shit about the story, then go ahead. But I mean, can't believe it. Some old boomer dude from like a billion years ago is a pederast. Like, what else is new? Well, that's really about the only noteworthy nonsense. I want to just quickly run through some new releases. You know, like little technical difficulties. You know, we're still trying to. I got a fucking webcam hanging off a monitor. It looks like shit. Thank God. Farming Simulator 22. I actually know people that want this, which is sad, but thank God Farming Simulator 2 had dropped. Everybody's all about the fight in tight spaces. That's actually a pretty cool name. Actually, it looks kind of interesting. It looks like some sort of strategy RPG where you're like some like James Bond silhouette looking dude beating the shit out of some other dudes. Which is pretty cool. I like games where you beat the shit out of people, especially when they're in like a nice slow turn-based setting, so I don't really have to react too fast. But yeah, it looks like one of those like card games, you pick moves, da-da-da. What's that game called? Slay the Spire. It looks something like that, except with some kind of tactical grid field. It looks pretty dope. Prop Night dropped the 1st of December. You want to be a fucking toy train and get chased by a murderer? That's what this seems to be about. I'm not 100% sure, but I got a couple of friends that want to play it, so maybe I'll check it out. It looks cool. I like horror games and I like Dead by Daylight. And it seems to have that kind of vibe going. You're just kind of getting chased around by a murderer, but apparently you turn into a prop or something like that. Either way, interesting enough. This is the President. You could play a political thriller. The newly elected leader with a shady background. That's just redundant. You know what? Can't even touch that subject matter. But yeah, you could be the president. It's a great concept for a game. Here it is. Oro the Bunny. December 6th. It looks like a cute little game where you're a little rabbit. It's very cute. There's no reviews, but it's only $1.19. It says you control a rabbit and you have to collect the fruit he finds and avoid the obstacles like swords and sights and lava. For $1, I don't think, you know, how can you go wrong with swords and sights and saliva or whatever the fuck I just said? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm tired of this shit. When did this drop? Was it December 2nd? Yeah, make sure you download Century Ages of Ashes, boys. That shit is dope. You fly around on a dragon and you fuck shit up. It's free. You get to play as 3 different classes. All of them, one's like a tanky type dude that like fucking rushes down motherfuckers. Another, the one that's a female lady type that she has like a fart cloud. It does damage and it like fucks, you know, like if like you got motherfuckers behind you trying to gun you down, you fart and that's it, it's over. And she got a little Healy and stuff like that. And then you got fucking Darth Vader who could fucking turn invisible and put mines on the wall and shit. And remember, while this is all going on, you're on a dragon. So check that out. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I could play it in like 20-minute intervals, hour intervals, something like that. You know, you go in, you get a few games, you kill it, you cook a few people, you know, you cook them, baby. I highly recommend it. It's free. F-R-E-E-E, free. And with that, it's the first episode of Fuck You, I'm Gaming. I'm your host, big fat piece of shit. I'm Dirt, Dark Side X. I'm out of here.